Hi. Well, I'm just going to talk about one of the aspects of Trump's plan and Vance's plan to immediately, on day one, take over the administrative jobs that are in the federal government. They're eventually going to move on to state and local governments through infiltrating supervisory positions, and they will come for jobs. Initially, for day one, they're going to have about 50,000 people who have already signed up, who are already in the cult, who are going to follow Donald Trump's orders, whatever he says, and who will corrupt the government in any way that Donald Trump wants it to be corrupted. And this is scary because even if you trust Donald Trump, you really don't know what's in his brain. Donald Trump admires the mafia. He admires the way people used to just shoot somebody who disagreed with them. So it's funny to me that he would be so upset about getting a little bruise on his ear when he's always talking about killing people and really has no remorse about it and thinks that's what they should do. He's always making people traitors. One of the worst things you can say to somebody when you're a president. And of course, that carries the punishment, possibly of death, like the Rosenbergs. But they're coming for your jobs. And without a job, you are nothing. You don't have an income. You're going to lose your house. You're going to lose your ability to get food. You're going to lose your ability to enjoy life, to go on trips, to travel. You're going to lose a lot of your voice because you're going to be under stress. Your family's going to break up. Lots and lots of problems. So it's very important you understand that Trump taking over the federal government administration is going to mean absolute devastation for you and your family. Personally, you're going to feel it in your pocket. This is not some vague pie in the sky thing that he is saying. This is coming right directly into your house, into your wallet, and it's going to affect you, your kids, your spouse or significant other. And because there are going to be so many people out at the same time, it's going to overwhelm the social service systems. People are going to be less helpful because there are going to be so many people needing help, and you're just going to be one of the masses. This is like 50,000 initially, and then on from there. So government jobs are great because they help people who need a job, who might be, if you're a female, in your late 30s or 40s, overweight, have an illness or a health problem that a private company does not want to take on financially, have kids with health problems, new to the workforce and need to get started and trained in a field. The federal government does all kinds of things to keep our country going and to keep people working. So I just want to play this.
Unprecedented reach to take on his political enemies.
This book, this agenda, the entire Project 2025 is a plan to unite the conservative movement and the American people against elite rule and woke culture warriors.
Project 2025 accuses this ruling class of faceless civil servants and unelected mandarins of thwarting Donald Trump's first-term agenda. To the former president, it's a cancer in the heart of American government that he calls the deep state.
Either the deep state destroys America or we destroy the deep state. That's the way it's got to be.
Now, when we came in, I didn't use the phrase deep state. I thought it was a little bit tinfoil hatty, and I'm not going to use that. But then I saw it. It is stunning how the unelected bureaucracy thought they had a right to blockade a man chosen by 63 million Americans to be the president. It was stunning. It's truly stunning.
They want to disband or let go tens of thousands of government employees. They've got their legions of followers believing this great paranoia that we live in a deep state society, which is, of course, a bunch of complete nonsense. I'm Anthony Scaramucci. I was an acquaintance of Donald Trump for 20 years. When he was elected as president-elect, he named me to a 16-person executive transition team. And for 11 days in the White House, in the month of July of 2017, I was his communications director.
From being a supporter and a mouthpiece for Donald Trump, Anthony Scaramucci is now one of his fiercest and most outspoken critics. He believes Project 2025, with its plan to stack the public service with an army of Trump loyalists, will propel America into a dystopian future.
These are nonsensical un-Americans. Okay, they're against the values that the society has lived by. They're going to stress the system in a way that it hasn't been stressed since the American Civil War. And it's going to be hard on the country because, we're polarized.
On Inauguration Day, the 4 years ahead
seems like an eternity.
It's not, because the left has engineered our government and institutions
to reject conservative ideology. The 2025
Project 2025 is a new paradigm in helping a conservative president be ready to govern day one. This is really an attempt by us as a movement to come together and get ready. It's a preparation.
And preparation has been underway for more than 2 years.
Our goal is to assemble an army of aligned, vetted, trained and prepared conservatives to go to work on day one to deconstruct the administrative state.
Project.
So they're going to, on day one, they are going to move these people into administrative jobs more and more. Like I said, they're going to start off with around 50,000 people that they have already listed. They're told them they'll be ready to move on day one. They're going to come in, possibly your job. If they don't come for your job on day one, they might come for your job on day 30 or day 100. But they're going to replace everybody to do Trump's bidding, no matter what it is. Trump is a mafia person. He will kill people. So the fact that he got this little ear injury and he's making such a big deal about it, I find funny, because he wants to kill people. You know, he cares nothing about others suffering. He won't care that you lost your job, that you're losing your house because you can't pay your mortgage, that your kids can't go to private school, or they're having problems eating in public school, or that you can't feed your family, or that your dog can't get any dog food, or whatever. Your life is going to go down and down until you are homeless in the street, and the social services will be gone, and there won't be a rescue net. It's very important that you understand this. This is going to affect everybody. If you are not a civil servant, you are affected by the people who work in those agencies, and you probably have relatives, either a cousin, or you're the cousin's husband, or someone else in your family support system who is a civil servant, who works for the government, is contracting with the government, or whatever. So you will be involved, you will be directly affected, because when your relatives go homeless, you are affected. So anyway, I wanted to bring this to your attention This is major, and I don't want people to get so disillusioned that they don't vote, or that they vote for Kennedy because he is not a real candidate who can win. You need to put your vote for whoever the Democrats put up, even if it's Biden. Biden has been doing a good job over the past 4 years. Our economy is good. People are traveling. They have the money in their pocket, and everything is improving. So I just wanted to bring this to your attention. So what do you think? Like and subscribe. Bye.